Hello everybody and welcome back to Building Tutorials. And today I am going to be working on the school once again. So last episode I built all of the walls here for the school. And today I am going to be working on the classroom sections. So the way I'm going to do this is each episode I'm going to do like a different section. So today I'm going to be building the classroom section, and then next episode I'll work on one of the other sections. So the first thing that I need to do here is build up all of these walls 4 blocks high. So they're all going to be 4 blocks high like this, and then there's going to be a roof layer right here. So this is what the first floor hallway is going to look like. We're going to have 3 blocks of space, so if you want to jump in the halls, you can. And then over here, I'm going to build up a staircase that leads to the second floor. So the second floor is actually going to start 1 block higher. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that I can put the lights in for the first floor. So if I cover this here and then put, like, we'll just say this is glowstone, but I'll put glowstone in like this. And that way it'll light up this floor down here, but you won't be able to see it up here. This will be the start of the second floor, which is then going to go up another 4 blocks. And then I'm going to have the roof here. And then this is going to be the top, so I can put the lamps in like this. And it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to have a third floor. If I wanted to add a third floor, I could just add another layer on top of here. But for this, I'm going to do 2 floors. So I'm going to start off by going through and building up all of the walls to the top here, and then once that is done, I can start working on building all of the interior stuff. Over here is one of my test builds to kind of test out where all the spacing is going to be at, how big the rooms are supposed to be, and that's what I worked on last episode. So today I'm going to be getting rid of all of this, and I'm going to be creating the actual like classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by doing the walls, and I'm going to go ahead and do a time lapse of building up all of the walls here. So here we go. Okay, so after 45 minutes of building, I have finally completed all of the walls. Now, I realized, like, kind of like halfway through it, that I forgot to kind of change the blocks from bricks to stone for the floors. So a few of the rooms, like this one over here, still has bricks as a floor, so I'm going to have to go through, break all this, change it back into stone. And I went with Dorite and Andesite because I think it looks the best. This is kind of like the white tiles of the ceiling, and this is kind of like a gray tiled floor. I also got a night vision potion because it's dark in here because I don't have all the lights. I also turned it to peaceful so all the mobs would stop spawning. But now that I've got the entire area built, this is what it looks like. It's just a huge rectangle, but inside we've got a bunch of different rooms. Now the next thing I want to build is I want to build the staircase to get up to the second floor. I gotta figure out what stairs I'm actually going to use for this. I'm thinking about possibly using quartz stairs. So I'm going to grab some quartz stairs here, and I'm going to go ahead and build all the stairs out of quartz. And I'm just going to build a small little room. It doesn't have to be that big. So the way this is going to work is you're going to enter right here, and then you're going to turn, and this is where the stairs are going to go. So we're going to have, I'm going to do 4 blocks. So I'm going to have 4 blocks of stairs here. I'm going to do probably 2 blocks each, because these are 4 blocks high. This is where we need to get to. So I'm going to go 2 blocks up like this. And then I'm going to get, you know, I was going to get quartz, but I'm just going to use the andesite that I've already got. And I'm going to build a little platform here. And then the stairs are going to turn and go this way. So I'm going to go ahead and build the next set of stairs right here. Alright, so here are the stairs built. Now for the hallways, I haven't decided what kind of block that I'm going to use for it. Because right now I'm just using stone for the floor inside of all the classrooms. I could even do like a wooden floor, but I don't think that really makes much sense. I think a stone floor would be best. I could even go with smooth stone, but I feel like smooth stone is like really plain. So here is what the smooth stone would look like. So I could have a smooth stone floor for the entire hallway. I guess that does work. So I'm going to just leave it with the smooth stone for now. Down here, I'm going to leave this all as bricks. But the floor is going to be smooth stone. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and enclose the staircase here. I'm going to go ahead and put one more block there. And then I'm going to enclose this with bricks. And it's going to go all the way over the here. Okay, so I've just finished enclosing the staircase here. I think it looks really good. The one thing I want to put in is some fences, or I could even do iron bars. I want to see which one of these looks better to hold up the stairs. The iron bars, I don't know if this is going to work, but I could put iron bars there. That would work. The only thing is, it doesn't really fit in that well, having iron bars there. So I could do a fence, but I don't know if a fence is going to be any better. I could use glass. I don't think glass is going to look good. So I think I'm just going to stick with the iron bars. That's probably the best thing that I can do. Or I just fill this entire thing in with bricks. Which I think that might be a smart idea. It's just to fill this in. So that way there's no gaps anywhere. So if I just take some bricks, block this up like this. That way there is no way of getting underneath. It holds up the stairs. And there we go. We just have like this little section over here, which I could actually block this off. I could even use this as like maybe a closet or something. So there is space over here for something. I could even put like an elevator. Yeah, an elevator isn't going to work there because it's just going to lead straight up into the floor up here. But I could add like an elevator on the side like right here. So if you need to, you can use the elevator to get up. That might be a cool thing to build as well, is like a working elevator. So I think that's what I'm going to use that other section for, but I'm going to build that later. But there is the floor done for the stairs. We've got possible elevator right here. We've got all the classrooms that'll be off of here. So there's 2 classrooms here, 2 classrooms over here. And then over in the other part of the building, if I go over here, I've got another 4 classrooms in this section as well. So now that all the walls are done, I can get started on building the actual classroom. So everything that's in here is going to stay, but I'm just gonna like change the blocks. So the first thing that I want to start off with is changing the floor. So I'm gonna go through and get rid of all of the dirt that's around here and replace it with the andesite, and then I can get started on building all of the desks that are supposed to be in here. Alright, so I've just finished building the floor here, so now I've got andesite for our floor. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to figure out what I'm going to build these desks out of. And I'm going to be using wood for this, so I'm going to get some oak wood. And for the seats, I'm going to get... I was thinking maybe just use the quartz stairs and have, like, white chairs. Or I could do wooden stairs as well. I'm going to try doing birch wood. So I'm going to get some birch stairs here. So I'm going to put one block of space for the desk, so that way you can actually sit down. And I designed it so that I can actually just move these blocks here. And I've already built all these chairs out of birch wood already. So I really don't have to do that much. I just have to move these blocks one block forward and fix some of the chairs. And the desks will be done. Alright, so there we go. I've got all of the desks now put in. I think it looks really good. The next thing I need to do is get a door. I'm just going to use oak doors for all the classrooms. So I'll put an oak door there. I'll put one over here. So they'll be right across from each other. And now that that's done, I can work on building the front. So I want to have kind of like a projector area. So I'm going to build it probably out of one of the white blocks. White concrete is probably the best for this. So this will be the projector screen. I could actually build this into the wall. That might look a little bit better if I just break away these blocks and build it into the wall like this. I could even go like all the way down. But I was thinking about possibly putting a ledge for like the markers. So to do that, I could use like trapdoors, or I could just use a slab. The only problem with this is it takes up like one block of space. We really only need like half of this used to make this work. Now, I could use something smaller. I don't know if fence gates will work, but I could use like a fence gate, but that floats out here, so that really wouldn't work. I could use a trap door, would kind of work because it's like a small little ledge, but the problem is it's down here as well. It's not like just in this section here. It goes all the way down to the ground, which I guess that could work. This would probably be the closest to having a metal ledge, is using an iron trap door. But I don't think I can get it to fold down without a redstone signal. So to make this work, I can go behind here and put a bunch of levers down. So what I can do is I can put down a bunch of levers in the back here. So now, if I put down all these trapdoors, I can activate them with this, and they'll all flap down, and now we have a nice little ledge. The only thing is we also have, like, the whole trapdoor on the side here, which I guess is fine. It at least works. You can throw blocks on it, if I can actually hit it properly. There we go. So you can put your markers on there, and then we can have a projector probably like somewhere in the middle here like this. For the projector, I'm going to use a slab. So if I get one of, probably the polished blackstone would look the best. So we can have like a black projector right here. The only thing is the board is not centered. So I need to add either one more block on that side, or I get rid of that block. I think I'm just going to make it one block smaller and get rid of this. So if I go ahead and put this down. So now the projector is centered with the screen. I think that looks really good. Now we do have a bunch of space over here. I could put something like maybe some shelves. If I get oak stairs, I could put like a small little like shelf over here that you could store stuff in. Let's see, I could even build it like around here. So we have a nice little table to where you can put stuff over there. We could build like a science lab. That could be cool. One of these rooms, I could have a science lab. We'll have like a bunch of lab equipment. But that's going to be later on. So this, I don't think I'm really going to change the teacher's desks. I think it's good the way it is. I just want to change this block from bricks to something else. I might just stick with the oak wood because that seems to work out pretty good. The only thing is I do need a slab. So if I grab one of these slabs, I can put this down here. I think that'll work good for the teacher's desk. So now that that is done, I can move on to the other rooms. So most of the stuff, I'm going to build it all off camera because it's basically going to be the same exact thing. So every classroom is going to be the same as this. I'm going to have a bunch of desks. I might actually change up like the block type. So instead of having like birch stairs, I could have like jungle stairs, or I could have birch wood for the desks. So I'll probably make a few changes to some of the rooms. But next episode, what I'm going to work on is after I get all of the rooms set up off camera, I'm going to work on changing each of the rooms to be like something different. Like the room down here could be like just a regular classroom that you could teach like anything. We could have this as like a math class, but like across the hall we could have like this built as like a science lab area. We could also have like a reading room where we get like a bunch of like bookshelves set up. We could have like different classrooms for different subjects. All the classrooms are going to have the same kind of build as the one that I just built in here. The other thing that I could actually put on here that might be pretty cool is windows. I could actually put windows in the wall here so that you can look outside. There is the windows put in. I don't think I'm going to put any over on this side because we've got like the board right there. But at least we've got windows looking out here. So that'll actually add in a little bit of light to the rooms. And you can also see what's happening inside while you're walking by. So next episode, I'm going to work on doing some more stuff with the classrooms, getting that finished up. And then I will start working on building a new section of the school. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, so make sure to leave a like and to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.